Alright, nice and simple guide for you. The new boss, the Wintertodt, is a Firemaking boss. You do get a lot of XP. I'm not sure exactly because it does vary on your level, but as you go up a level, you get more XP basically. So to get here, you basically need to have visited Zara at least once. You don't have to do that. Go to Port Sarim, the furthest dock, and then you should, after you've travelled there once, get an option on your games necklace to teleport there instantly. So all you need is an axe and some food. When you get in there, you want to pick up a hammer, a tinderbox, and a potion. You can pick them all up right here. You can see it's crates. If you want, you can pick up a bronze axe if you don't have an axe. Don't know why you wouldn't have one, but just in case there is one of them too. Basically, come over. You don't want to start a game until it's 100% on the green bar. If you stand by the crates where you pick up the stuff, you can just take no damage and wait it out. So when it's 100%, start chopping the wood, and you will take damage throughout the entire boss's life, so just be wary. It is semi-AFKable, but the more you pay attention, the more XP you'll get. So run over to the fire and just place logs down. Now every time you get hit while placing logs on the fire, it stops, so you have to pay attention and keep clicking it. And next you have a pyromancer, which basically helps fuel the fire, and he does take damage as well. So what you want to do is come over here to the northeast, and you can pick up a herb, mix it with the potion, and that is basically a healing pot for him. If he dies, you can use it on him, or if he takes damage, you can also use it on him, and it does give you 25 points for doing that, so it's well worth doing. Again, you can light the fire when it runs out for 25 points, and if you bring a hammer, you can fix the brazier that you're actually putting the logs into, so get 25 points from that as well. It's well worth using. You can see right there, cheeky 25 points. Super easy to do actually. You do take a little bit of damage, so that's all you need to pay attention for, is when you take damage in the fire, it stops, so you're not getting points. Now you only need to get 500 to get a reward, but if you keep going, you will get a better reward, so it's well worth doing. If you don't have any food though, again, just run over by the crates where you picked up the tinderbox, etc. And yeah, you'll be safe. Should mention though, every time the brazier breaks, there's a big splat of damage. You can hit 40s or higher, as well as like a little snowball that just lands on the floor. That also hits very high 40s. I've seen it hit 45, so I'd recommend staying above 50 HP. I wouldn't come here if you're a skiller personally. I just stick to a normal Firemaking. You do need 55 to get in here. I did forget to mention that, but it's not too hard. You can get it in 2 or 3 hours from level 1. So that's basically all you need to know. Once and this guy does die, yeah. So if you don't have a pot, just run over to a different one. There are 4 in 4 corners, so that's all you need to do. And once it gets to 0, it should eventually finish the game. If you got your 500, then you will get a cheeky little crate. Plus, whatever your level is, if you complete a whole game, you will get a big bulk of XP. Mine was 6,100 because I'm level 61. So basically just whatever your Firemaking level is, add 2 zeros on the end, and that's XP you'll get. Very nice boss actually. Honestly, I enjoy it, and I think you can do it solo, so if there's no other people, it just means you get more points. There you see, cheeky little loot. You can get logs, you can get seeds, and there are of course the rare items. The Tomb of Fire, absolutely savage bit of loot. Haven't got it yet, but it basically gives you unlimited fire runes, and it's equipable. So I think it also gives you a bit more extra damage, but I'm not going into detail on that. You can search it up if you want to find out. And of course the game related equipment, which just gives you Firemaking bonuses. It's basically like Graceful, but for Firemaking. So that's all you need to know for this cheeky little boss, the Wintertodt. If there's anything you don't understand, then just leave me a cheeky little comment and I'll reply as soon as I see it. As for other guides, I'm going to start doing more on this channel rather than my other ones, so if you want to check out them, I'll leave them in the description also. But I wish you guys the best luck in your bossing.
Darling, I will be loving you